Welcome to Planting Joy Garden. As the seasons change and as a small gardener, I realize I cannot grow everything, but here are the 4 vegetables I will always have in my small garden. First up is spinach. It is truly a 3-season vegetable. It can grow in the spring, the fall, the winter if you have cover. It grows well in cold zones and during the cold, cool seasons of fall and winter. In terms of nutrition, it's a leafy green vegetable, so it's high in vitamin C, vitamin K, and vitamin A. It's also a great source of micronutrients such as folate, magnesium, iron, potassium, and manganese. It's also a great antioxidant and contains lutein and beta-carotene. Now for growing, it can be grown in ground, in containers or beds. It tolerates very dense planting, and for large leaves, you need to space it according to your seed packet information. But if you want dense and abundance of baby spinach leaves, plant them as close as possible. You see, spinach is the perfect cut and come again vegetable, so you can get repeat harvests from the same plants. It is also super easy to prepare. It can be sauteed, it can be added to soups, stews, or you can eat it raw in salads and slaws. Second on my list is Swiss chard. It grows all year. It tastes like an earthy spinach, and it can stand up to both cold and heat. It is truly a frost-to-frost vegetable. And like spinach, it is truly nutritious and can grow anywhere. And best of all, it is a biannual, so many growing zones can get 2 years of harvesting from one plant. It is the perfect cut and come again vegetable. Next on the list is potatoes. Potatoes are a set it and forget it vegetable. It can be grown in ground, in raised beds, and even in containers. Potatoes are a great source of calories and carbohydrates. And as a root vegetable, it contains so many micronutrients that our bodies need. And there is actually a potato variety that will grow well in every region of the world. And best of all, potatoes store well without any special preservation methods. You just need to keep it in a cool, dry place. So I will always have potatoes growing in my garden. And let's face it, the best part of potatoes is just digging them out. You can harvest them young as new potatoes, or you can allow them to go to full maturity with one potato being a single serving per person. Next on my list of the 4 things I will always grow in my garden is green beans. See, green beans are a great source of plant protein and plant carbohydrates. They can be a true green bean, it can be a yellow wax bean, it could be a rattlesnake pattern bean. They can even have a purple hull, but regardless of the color or the variety, green beans will always be in my garden. You see, green beans can be a bushing type of plant, or it could be grown vertically up on a pole. See, there is a green bean variety that can be grown in any space. And as you can see here, I am growing a bush variety, and this bush variety is in an elevated raised bed. So green beans can be grown in containers, they can be grown in raised beds, and they can be grown in the ground. In fact, they're one of the easiest vegetables to grow during the warm summer months, and they are quite prolific. The more you harvest, the more you get. So you have to remember to harvest your green beans frequently. Also, they are easy to prepare. They can be sauteed, they can be eaten raw, they can be boiled. And preserving is just as easy. You can preserve them by freezing or by canning, but my favorite way to eat them is fresh. So I would encourage you to grow green beans. I actually have it growing in the bush variety, and I also have a pole variety that I keep in my yard. Green beans happen to be one of my most prolific vegetable and is one of the staples not only in my kitchen but also a staple in my garden. So here you see I'm growing pole beans in a container. Can you imagine? Whether in the ground or in a container, green beans will improve your soil. And my bonus selection would be herbs, any and all. Herbs improve the flavor of your vegetable dish. For information about kitchen gardening, consider picking up my journal on Amazon. Thank you and have an amazing day.